You're watching the TCMMA podcast.
Bo Jackson getting in there first. Says Chimaev can't even make it to a fight. How are you still praising him? Because I'm not a fair weather fan, right? It's like asking me if the Miami Dolphins are going to win next week. I don't care if they're 3-7 or they're 7-3. I'm going to tell you, yeah, they're definitely winning next week. That's my team. Now, does that mean I miss some things? Does that mean if the Dolphins are 3-7 and they're playing the Patriots back in the day when they had Tom Brady, which I'm sure had happened at some point, I'm telling you, yeah, we're beating Tom Brady and the Patriots, even though we're 3-7. So sometimes, I could be wrong, for sure. But there's something about Khamzat that makes me a believer, and it's hard when he's not fighting. Bo Jackson goes on to say the wolf ducked the reaper. Yeah. I mean, if that's what you want to call stomach sickness, ducking somebody, but I get it. All the boys getting in. Homework says Dana said the obvious move is to see if Khamzat can make UFC in Abu Dhabi next. And see if that's the case, then he's going to have to fight an opponent to get back to Robert Whittaker. Maybe it's not Robert Whittaker, it's someone else, but he's going to have to fight a fight before he gets back to that level. And that's why I'm telling you it's going to be almost probably 9 months to a year before we see him in the octagon fighting someone that he should have fought that's like Robert Whittaker was this past week. So we've just lost 9 months in the career of Khamzat off of stomach sickness. So maybe he fights a Cannoneer, someone like that, and beats him, and then he gets Robert Whittaker, who will then be looking up at that point, but someone else that's up there, right? We'll have to wait and see. The Master, he congratulated Whittaker and said heads up to Aliskerov. Classy reaction to the fight. I hope he is healthy to return in October, as Dana suggested he should do. October, wow. Okay, so let's go with October. Then when's the next fight after that? That's not going to be Robert Whittaker, I don't believe. So now you're looking at April or May for the next fight, and right now we're in June. So that's why I'm saying it's almost 9 months to a year before he gets back to the level of fight of Whittaker. And when he gets in that fight, it's just going to be a loss of 9 months, going on 31 now. Still waiting to get a title shot. It just stinks. Mr. Softy MMA says, so here's the breakdown. Costa is on a 2-fight skid. He needs to fight Cannoneer now. Vettori can fight Hermanson. I say you either book Chimaev versus Allen, or Imavov, so he's top 5 ranked. Makes too much sense, and the timelines work for them. Yeah, Imavov could be a possibility, and I think he dominates Imavov, so I like that one. I like that one. But it doesn't get him a title fight like Robert Whittaker, I think, would have. Werewolf MMA says Khamzat needs to fight Imavov and take his ranking. It will be similar to the Holland fight. Yeah, because he's tall and lanky, and he's not worried about the KO power of Imavov, on one punch, and therefore the takedown game is going to be wide open. MMA saying Imavov versus Chimaev for France. I say yes. King Terzi, Khamzat versus Imavov. Book it now. We don't owe Costa anything. Forget him. Waste of time. Imavov is the easiest fight in the division. Yes, he is. Homework is back saying Dana said the obvious. Yeah, we already read that one. Okay. Yeah, so that's what all the usual suspects are talking about.
He's gonna fight, wait, he's gonna fight, wait, hold your breath till the end of the night. Last fighter call, UFC at its height, yeah. Bringing that thunder with all his might, saying step up, wanna fight, hold up, think twice, gladiator, assassin, reckless, no abandon, walk through that cage, he'll leave your ass